Greetings, Splash here for another vague comic review, and this one is The Unstoppable Doom Patrol issue number 3. Now, the vague plot for this is a car chase scene. It's a Robot Man and Negative Man being chased by two Green Lanterns, Kyle Rayner and I believe Guy Gardner. And the purpose for this chase is the Doom Patrol have a passenger with them, a kid with a red starfish on his head who calls himself Starbro. Now, this kid is interesting. The red starfish on his head, it's a spore of a species named Starro that's alien in nature, and it's a very, very dangerous creature that spreads its spores to other societies, civilizations, and takes control of them when the spore latches onto the face, and it can control them. And Starro uses this to, well, conquer. I believe that's why he's called Starro the Conqueror on the nose. Anyway, this boy is different because, as he narrated to the Doom Patrol, and as well as to help the readers know what is going on, when a Starro spore latched onto that kid's face, his metagene activated. So instead of him being controlled by the starfish, it's more like they fused, or he was the one that became in control now. But either way, he's fine with the way things are. So, okay. And, but the Green Lantern, they're understandably cautious because, well, Starro is all about controlling minds. And just because the kid said that he's not controlled, they can't just believe that. They want to take him into custody. I believe Guy Gardner said they at least want to take the kid to the Guardians of the Green Lanterns so they can check up on the kid, see if the story checks out. But they didn't say what they would do after that. So the Doom Patrol, they don't want the Green Lanterns to go anywhere near this kid. They're just trying to take him back to base. And the chase scene ends with Guy Gardner slams a Superman sign in front of them, and that effectively ends the chase scene, which was not bad. I would give it that. The way the car is trying to dodge Green Lantern's beams, the Negative Man, his power apparently can mess with the rings almost, so they can't really track them down. But as Negative Man pointed out, they can still see them. There was even a point where he used a spirit to kind of block their view, but Guy Gardner, he just told Kyle Rayner, just wait for it, because in less than a minute, the spirit has to go back to Larry, the Negative Man, and then they just follow it and keep chasing. Anyway, so the chase scene ends. Before the fight could break out, they get an alert on their rings. There's trouble. Hal Jordan needs them. So they leave. And then you learn that it was Starbro, that's who the kid with starfish on his head calls himself. He was the one that created that Wompy message on the rings. I'm not sure how he did that. It might be a Starro power that he can do. Anyway, they leave, and then the patrol keep going and go away. That's it. That's a very basic plot. It was so fast, I didn't realize I finished the comic because it was mostly a chase scene. Now, how do I feel about it? Artwork's great. That's about it. I did not like the plotline. I can understand the Doom Patrol's cautiousness about letting metahumans be... How do I put it? They're cautious about metahumans, I guess, being treated differently or arrested just because they have powers, but it doesn't work for me. Mainly because for years in the DC Comics, metahumans have always been a thing. And yeah, some were feared, but some are still heroes. But apparently Doom Patrol don't see that. And like Guy Gardner pointed out to Kyle Rayner during the chase scene, the Doom Patrol have just been getting into people's business, trying to grab every metahuman they could find, and claiming that only they can help them, which elicits not good connections with the other heroes, like Batman and the Green Lantern. Now, I have to side with the Green Lanterns on this. I believe I'll just say Slowbro. I believe Starbro is a cool guy. I don't believe he's, well, mind controlled. But again, they don't know that. This kid could just be a walking, talking, secret, what do you call this? Sleeper agent who believes he's in control, and then when Starro needs him, boom, he takes over. But and they just want to take him in to make sure that he's good. And I imagine that when Guardians do look at the kid and find out, okay, well, this kid's clean, he can go back to the Doom Patrol. They find out his metagene actually makes him immune to Starro, so they're fine. But I don't know. It feels like Doom Patrol are just trying to elicit a fight from all sides. Instead of trying to work with other heroes, they just want to take over and take charge. And I'm just not feeling it. So in a way, this car chase scene felt unnecessary because, well, Robot Man and Native Man, they don't really hang out with the other heroes. They really don't work with them. They do their own thing. But again, I feel like if worse comes to worse, they would work together. They would try to solve the problem. This just felt kind of petty. Oh, that's about it. I mean, we got a comic panel of what the other Doom Patrol members were doing. They were fighting Animal, Mineral, Plant Man. But that wasn't really part of the story. Oh no, I probably grade this whole story a D. It's, yeah, that's all I can say. There's not really much else I can say about this comic. It's really simple. I did not like it, but I'm gonna finish it and see where it goes because it's Doom Patrol. All right, thank you for listening.